It is very late. It's chilly out. It's damp. It's overcast. So we will be in the house today. And, and I took some video yesterday of our weird weather that happened yesterday, and I will put it right here. Dennis is cooking our, what the heck are we eating?
Kielbasa.
Kielbasa. In the grapple that we're having. So this is a cross between rain and hail. And so it looks a little bit like snow, but it's coming down like rain, and there's a rainbow somewhere because there's sun here. So here you go. Weird weather. Very weird weather. Grapple. It's Barbara. Wasn't that weird weather yesterday? I forget what it was called. Thank you for joining me for coffee, but I said it on the video, so. I'm late today, but I want to show you that video, and I can't add a video to a live. But anyway, as you can see, I haven't done anything with my tree decorations. I haven't done anything with any decorations. I've just been hanging out and talking. We went to Aura's yesterday and did a few things for her, got her situated, so all is well with her. And talked with Dennis. We had a long conversation about geometry, Euclidean geometry, and several other kinds of geometry, which was very interesting. I didn't think I would be that interested in geometry, but Dennis makes things very interesting, which makes me wonder why I didn't know more about that since I took geometry in, 10th grade or whenever. I didn't take any geometry after that. I took trigonometry several times, and I got an A every time I took it, but I can't remember anything about trigonometry. And surely trigonometry is a subset of geometry, so maybe I wouldn't be quite as excited as Dennis made it sound. Dennis has a scientific bent. Before he became a philosophy major, he was a physics major, So we hung out with Thora, and we talked geometry and many other things, and played with the dogs, and walked the dogs, and did all kinds of stuff, and I knit. Here's my sweater. Here's where it is. It's all. I found a bigger bag, but it's not big enough. I feel like Jaws, you're gonna need a bigger boat. So here's my sweater so far. It's looking good, right? So this is where I was. This is where I was when I started knitting last night. So I knit about 4 inches. So how long will that take me to finish this sweater? At least a week and a half, right? Maybe more. But this is the broken, twisted rib. Yeah, pretty happy with it. And I enjoyed knitting it. So I've been watching Miss Marples and, that kind of thing on TV. Vlogs, podcasts. And knitting on my sweater. And I have every intention of doing that again today. It's not gorgeous outside. We won't be spending a lot of time outside. Dennis says the next 5 days are supposed to be really weird weather. We're supposed to get snow at some point and other things, so we'll see what the prediction is. We have really good weather, channel that we watch, or YouTube, not YouTube. It's on the internet. EPAWA, Eastern Pennsylvania Weather Authority. Very good. So if you're in Eastern Pennsylvania at all, New Jersey, some Delaware, EPAWA, I highly recommend them. And they have Bobby Martrich, who does a video every day about the weather. And so we always talk about what's Bobby saying today. Bobby is our weather authority. I put my backbone on today because it's, probably coming up to the end of the season where I can wear it, but it's damp and chilly outside, and I felt like I wanted a cuddle, and this is a cuddle for sure. So there you go. Yeah. That's it in a nutshell. It's Sunday, so I'm expecting to stitch with Christy tonight and work on my drinks shelf. I didn't do anything on it since in 2 weeks, really, because when I felt like stitching, I was stitching on the dragons. My dragons, I made a lot of progress on that when I was in my stitching phase, but now I have my sweater, so we'll see. But I'll be stitching tonight on my drinks. So that's the plan for today. Work on the sweater, work on the drinks shelf, talk to Christy, hang out, take the dogs for a walk. We have to check the weather to see when we can take the dogs for a walk, because it's probably going to be, you know, rainy or something today. So we time our dog walking for the time with the least precipitation during a window that's acceptable to both the dogs and us. It's a very complicated calculation. Anyway, so I actually did a little cleanup, you know, sweeping and things yesterday too. So I was, you know. I guess I was feeling a little bit lazy while I was knitting, which is interesting. I need to reset that in my mind, because knitting is my primary task. I need to put that in the front of my mind so that when I'm doing it, I'm doing my primary task, and everything else is taking away from my knitting time. I don't know why I was thinking that, but because I really did a lot of knitting last night, to the point where, you know, I got tired of knitting. That's how much knitting I did. So, although it only ended up being like 4 inches. I moisturized my face with the sweater on, and now I have mohair. That's what happened. All right, so I don't have any grand plans for today. Dennis did not make the goulash yesterday. We are having goulash today. We had kielbasa yesterday. I'm not a big fan of kielbasa. I like bratwurst better. I wonder why, and I wonder what the difference is, because it doesn't appear like it would be a big difference. So, I've got all these hairs on my face. I'm sorry. So anyway, well, we're all down here now, and I've run out of things to say, so I'm going to say goodbye. I hope everyone's feeling better. Everyone who's sick, please be better. Please feel better. I talked to my friend Linda yesterday. She has this huge, terrible sinus infection, and she was feeling terrible. It's like so many people feel terrible. Everybody should feel better. Please, please feel better. Okay, kids, stay safe and stay sane.